Prince Harry showed his fatherly side, as he shared his popcorn, pulled faces, and joked around with a friend's young daughter, at an Invictus Games volleyball match tonight. The royal, who has long admitted to feeling rather broody, cuddled adorable Emily Henson, too, the daughter of former Invictus competitor and Paralympian, David Henson, laughing and entertaining her throughout much of the match. Harry was seated with the Henson family, in the stands for the UK and Denmark match, at the Mattamy Athletic Centre in Toronto. Former royal engineer Mr. Henson, who was with his wife, Hayley, had both of his legs blown off by an eye in Afghanistan in 2011. He went on to captain the first UK Invictus Games team, in London in 2014 and was so successful that he went on to qualify as a blade runner, winning bronze at the 2016 Paralympics. He has since become a good friend of the prince, who was once again seen out and about without his girlfriend Meghan Markle. Thankfully, however, he didn't appear to get lonely at all, and was kept plenty entertained by his young companion throughout the match. At one point, cheeky little Emily put her hand on Harry's knee and then, seated on her mother Hayley's lap, proceeded to put her hand in Harry's popcorn, sneaking several handfuls of the snack, while he was engaged talking to a man on his left. When Harry discovered her hand, almost literally, in the cookie jar, he pulled a silly face and deftly pulled his bag away. Then he entertained Emily by pulling faces her, and even encouraging the toddler to stick out her tongue. The prince clapped and cheered as the UK Invictus team powered their way into the sitting volleyball final, 2-1. Earlier this year, Prince Harry said, "Of course, I'd love to have kids." Already uncle to Prince George and Princess Charlotte, he will welcome a third niece or nephew next year, after Kensington Palace announced the Duchess of Cambridge is pregnant again. Prince Harry is godfather to 6 of his friends' children, saying previously that he would like to think he does a good job. "I think the key to that is to be able to grow up, but also be able to stay in touch with your childhood side," he recently said. Despite her absence on Wednesday, Harry said Meghan was loving the Invictus Games, her first taste of royal life, after appearing with Harry in an official capacity for the first time. The prince revealed her passion for the Paralympic-style event for injured servicemen he set up 3 years ago, when he met cycling competitors in Toronto this afternoon. "I asked him how his girlfriend was enjoying it, and he said she loves it, she's loving the games, which is awesome," said former U.S. Air Force Master Sergeant Kyle Burnett. However, the suit's star might not be so keen on her boyfriend's packing skills, as he seems to have arrived in Toronto with only one pair of trousers. Harry arrived at High Park to watch the recumbent cycling race, wearing his favorite 70-pound Dockers this afternoon, for the third day running. Hopefully he has been availing of the laundry service at the 5-star Fairmont Royal York, where he's staying with current temperatures in Toronto currently hitting 27 C. On Wednesday, he chose to pair his beloved trousers with a long-sleeved denim shirt from Everlane, a brand that is much loved by his girlfriend, who was seen toting one of their handbags during the couple's first public appearance together on Monday. Yesterday, Harry attended the cycling time trials at High Park in the same trousers and an Invictus polo shirt. He was also wearing the same Adidas trainers he wore on Monday for his first official public outing with Meghan to watch the wheelchair tennis. Today, Reece Hines provided something of an eye-popping moment for the prince as he toured the cycling teams at High Park in Toronto. He explained, "My fiancée and I were standing there, and she was explaining to him about my prosthetic right eye. He said it looked real and somebody had a great job making it. I told him I had a couple of others, one has my occupation badge on it, and he asked if it was easy to take in and out. Kyle said go ahead, take it out. Harry was kind of squeamish about it." Former U.S. Air Force Master Sergeant Mr. Hines had his right eye removed following a skull fracture he sustained when a night exploded in Afghanistan in 2011. His fiancée Kyle Burnett suffered a traumatic brain disorder and has PTSD from a rocket attack in Iraq in 2009. She said, "The socket's not bad. You're not going to see his brain. He said it's more the fact that he's taking it out of his eye." People think they're like marbles that roll across the ground. Reese likes to pop it out and put it in somebody's drink. It's his party trick. At least we didn't do that for the prince. The couple, from Eagle River, Alaska, are both medically retired and she is taking part in various sports and games. They are planning their wedding for next June, and Miss Burnett added, "You can tell him that we are inviting him to our wedding." Mr. Hines added, "He was real personable, and there was no sense of him being in the royal family. He seemed like a normal military veteran. It has been an incredible experience. It's been real fun to see when people win, and even when people don't win you can tell they're doing their best and are happy that they got to compete. Having people finish the race is a lot of people's goals." His fiancée said of the prince, "The fact that he's used his status to bring this to the world stage is phenomenal. He can reach the world and show that these folks aren't done. That's the worst thing that anyone can do to us, look at us differently." You can tell it's very near and dear to him. He's making sure no one gets left behind. Mr. Hines added, "He served beside us and now he's able to put these games on and stands with us as we're competing. This year is the biggest event yet, with some 550 competitors from 17 nations taking part in 12 adaptive spots, such as swimming, athletics and tennis. Harry is making it his mission to attend as many training sessions and events as possible to watch participants competing in all 12 sports, including athletics, cycling and wheelchair basketball." His girlfriend Meghan attended the opening ceremony on Saturday but was not seated with her boyfriend, but after their outing on Monday, royal fans are hoping the couple will make another appearance together before the games finish.